Hi, and welcome to Joe Avalon's quick chat about the full moon in Capricorn this Sunday. But firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the elders, the past, present, and emerging of the Awabakal, who are here in Lake Macquarie, and that's the land that I live on and work in as well. I also call on my guides and angels to assist me in articulating what's in my mind and my heart. Oh, hey, Angela, how are you? I'm having a second go. I'm determined. Anyway, so the purpose of today's quick chat is just to share with you some of the cards that I pulled out for what I normally do as a recorded moon-guided visualization and relaxation. But we had quite a bit going on in the complex today, and it was just way too noisy to do any kind of nice, relaxing recording. So you just get me talking now. No nice music. Yeah, so firstly, so the two cards that I pulled out, so full moon in oh, cool. So the full moon in Capricorn talks about releasing and sealing intentions and the journey to face inwards. And in Capricorn, I always feel Capricorn is about sure-footedness, you know, being able to pick your way through the rocks and the mountains and always having a sure foot or sure footing. And so, you know, being grounded, the Capricorn is definitely an earth sign. So it's about being grounded and having a good connection to the earth. So I thought that was really nice for what's, happening now. And I suppose, lots of people are talking about it. I sometimes feel I don't really have anything new to add, but I just can't ignore some of the, that just one of the good things about this moon-guided visualization process that I've been doing every week is I'm starting to see, patterns around some of the cards. And I pull out cards not to talk about the cards, but to use them as a bit of a visualization prompt when I'm doing the, the meditation for the whatever moon phase we're in at that time. Where to begin, I guess. The two that I pulled out today. Okay, so we've got the Six of Wands. So you can see this beautiful horse being uplifted by the Six of Wands. And the energy of the Six of Wands is about joyful consolidation, embodiment. So the horse here and those who pull this card are the embodiment of victory. So that embodiment means that when it's not shallow, it's not hollow, it's something that you can feel it, you can anchor it, and then recreate that feeling whenever you're needing it. And it also says that you're worthy of being noticed. So if you're being noticed for the good work that you're doing, or for the the unpacking and repacking, the learning from the past and bringing that forward to do better in the future, that's worthy as well. It's not something to be ignored. It's not something to be pushed aside. And even noticing in yourself, it's okay to be joyful and to feel confident in the fact that that you're doing the best that you can, and that you can still do better, and you're on the path. Yeah. And the Spirit of Wands, which is the second one that I pulled out for this particular moon guided visualization, and the Spirit of Wands, which is the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is represents Leo energy. And I guess that's where I looked at it and went, gosh, there's so much solar plexus energy at the moment. The previous, I'll just talk about this one first. So the Spirit of Wands, it's the Father Fox, encircled by the salamander with the long tail biting its tail, and they symbolize infinite possibilities. So the Spirit of Wands talks about being the spirit of my spiritual path. You're encouraged to keep moving forward and mastering your journey. You're asked to share your wisdom with others and that you can help others move forward in alignment with their journey as well. So this is very much a walking alongside card. A walking alongside they're both really, aren't they? Having the this one. What am I doing? I'm looking at the screen as I'm doing this. Such a professional. Okay, so joyful consolidation, taking not pride, but taking comfort and knowing that you're in a on a good path, worthy of the celebration of the work that you're doing, and as a result, you can share that wisdom, that journey that you're on, to walk alongside others on the journey that they are on. Oh, thanks, Angela. It's in my head, I just can't make it come out. So yeah, so walking alongside others to not tell people what to do, but just to kind of encourage, as a walking alongside, not in front, not behind, but alongside. And you know, that is the message that I'm hearing over and over in the context of Black Lives Matter. As a fair-skinned woman, born here in Australia, from a background of working class and middle class, and you know, the privilege that I've been afforded through education and all sorts of opportunities. And don't get me wrong, there's been some challenges as well, but there's lots of privilege in what I've been able to achieve through my life. And now, and that's nothing to be sneezed at, but there's also that that importance, that responsibility now to still listen to, again, and to more so listen and learn from others who have different experiences, walk alongside and learn with them and from them. And it's very much us and them at the moment, and I'm kind of wanting to acknowledge that, but look at ways to move beyond us and them. But it's an acknowledgement that there are a lot of different experiences to what I've experienced in my life, 47 years. But this one being the representative of the Leo energy, it came up in a reading I did the other day about the solar plexus, and it also came up in a couple of these before. So last week's cards that I pulled out to assist with the visualization were these two beautiful ones. Coming back, so you see we've got the wands again, and it's actually the previous one. It's the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is about conflict and tension and chaos. So making a decision, or making a choice to accept decisions as they are. So, you know, things have gone on in the past, that's true, but we have to tell the truth about them. We can't deny that they've happened. We have to tell the truth and to acknowledge the story as it's happened from all perspectives. And it's in that acknowledging of that perspectives. And this is really in any scenario, isn't it? It's in any scenario. We've all got a story. We really need to learn to listen to other people as well as listen to our own stories, and be willing to exchange and to let go of some of the stuff that really may not actually matter after all, in order to find a better common ground for the future for all of us. And that's very much solar plexus work, I reckon, because it's about our identity and our center, and our, you know, when you get a sense of something and it doesn't match what's going on outside, that should ask questions, that should throw up questions. Wow, why is what I'm sensing not matching what's going on outside? What needs to shift? What more do I need to learn? What do I need to share? That's questioning. I think it's that questioning, that questioning with the purpose of learning, not for the purpose of putting someone else's point of view down or dismissing it. The Heart of Pentacles, that's this beautiful ball here with the pentacle and the roses here. Her energy was that I'm the heart of my physical sacred space. I'm being encouraged to pay attention to how I nurture myself and to pamper myself, including grounding, connecting, and nourishing. And the weeks before, which was a new moon eclipse, that was a couple of weeks ago, again, grounding and nurturing. So there's been messages for weeks about getting connected back to the land, whether it's where you live, where you work, it has to be in a physical sense. It can't be in the head sense. We're just too much in our heads. We have to get back into a physical sense. And that is where we find, I reckon, we find the word for this, the point of connection, the point of intersection with Indigenous cultures, is that we get in contact with the land that we're on. We find out who were the custodians, who are the custodians, or the descendants of the custodians of the land. What is going on? What is being done to maintain the land? What could we be doing, or what more could we be doing to understand those stories and be a part of them? And I guess I'm doing this live because I want to make myself accountable to myself, for starters, and anyone else. But really, it's accountable to me. My commitment to learn and to do better. And so I guess I invite you to join me, walk alongside with me. I want to learn more. I want to share what I know, and just to see what more and what better we can do for the future. Anyway, thank you for joining me, and do leave a comment later on if you'd like to. Okay, I'll catch you later.